இன்ஸ்பிரேஷன் இருக்கிற ஆத்தர்ஸுக்கு இது ஒரு இன்ஸ்பிரேஷனாகவும் வரணும். இந்த மாதிரி புக்கு ரைட்டிங், ஏன்னா ஆத்தர்ஸோட எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸஸ் வந்து நீங்கள் புக்காக கொண்டு வந்தால் தான் ரீடர்ஷிப்பும் ஜாஸ்தியாகும். ஸோ லெட் அஸ் ஃபஸ்ட் ஹியர் ஃப்ரம் திரு ஜிஎஸ்கே வேலு அவர்களுடைய ரிஃப்ளெக்ஷன். பட் பிஃபோர் தட் அவரை பற்றி மிஸ் ஸ்மிதா அவர்கள், ஷி வில் ஃபார்மலி இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் ஸ்ரீ ஜிஎஸ்கே வேலு. Ms. Smita Chirimar is a company secretary, partner of Dhanapal and Associates. She is one of the co-author of this particular book, along with C.S. Ramanathan. So over to Smita.
Good evening, everyone. It's my proud privilege to be speaking a few words about Dr. Gsk Velu. He's an icon in himself and probably needs no introduction, but nevertheless, it's my privilege to be speaking about it, so I wouldn't miss this opportunity. Dr. Gsk Velu, as we all know, is the founder and chairman of the Trivitron Healthcare group of companies. He hails from Tamil Nadu, and he earned his bachelor's degree in pharmacy, honors from the BITS Pilani. He's also done his MBA from the Loyola Institute of Business Administration and has a doctorate from IBAM Kolkata. He started his career in 1990 with an MNC. Thereafter, he founded Trivitron Diagnostics and Trivitron Medical Systems in 1997. Uplifting the status of Trivitron from trader to manufacturer, he established the Trivitron Medical Technology Park, South Asia's first state-of-the-art medical technology manufacturing facility. Apart from manufacturing, Trivitron strategically joined hands with many international universities for a broad scientific cooperation and to raise the bars in the research and development for new technology developments. Currently, he holds position as Chairman and Managing Director, Trivitron Healthcare, Chairman, Newburgh Diagnostics, mentor and shareholder, Kaveri Group of Hospitals, founder and Chairman, Max Vision Eye Hospitals, founder and Director, Apollo White Dental and Apollo Dialysis, anchor investor at Stake Boat Capital, and honorary counsel to the Republic of Estonia in India. Dr. Velu also holds several key positions in trade associations like FICCI, CII, AI, MED, etc. He has been honored with several awards and recognitions, few of which are the Entrepreneur of the Year in 2006, ITM University Award for Corporate Excellence in 2006, Rajiv Gandhi Shiromani Award in 2007, TIE Serial Entrepreneur of the Year in 2010, Mother Teresa Seva Ratna Gold Medal, Indira Gandhi Seva Ratna Gold Medal, Shining Image of India Gold Medal, and Business Leader of the Year in 2014. He has been named as Parallel Entrepreneur by Forbes, and he is first generation serial entrepreneur by many of us. A technocrat, serial entrepreneur, healthcare industry expert, Dr. Gsk Velu is all these and much more. With these few words, sir, I welcome you. Over to you, sir, please.
Good evening, friends. It's my great pleasure to be here today amongst the real reputed dignitaries, Honorable Justices of Madras High Court, and Mr. Palani Kumar and Mr. Manoharan, to release the book which was written by Mr. Dhanapal. First of all, I have to say, today is the first time we had to learn, because I go to medical conferences almost every month. At least I attend 5 or 10 of them. And 1 hour we spend only on giving mementos and receiving mementos. So I think honorable justices are there and they can pass a order in the High Court that can be banned forever. So we can save 1 hour in all our medical conferences first. So it's a great gesture, what they set example. So the justices, the country is respected all across the world because of our legal system, which is well respected. And our justices are setting examples in everything, and I could see it today too. And usually I read the books before I start making references. I have gone to few book release functions both in India and abroad to talk about it. Today, you know, there is a VVIP in our hospital, so hardly we could sleep yesterday before I read the book. But I had some chance to just flip through few pages. So one thing I have to see, even I could understand. I'm not supposed to understand because I am from a medical industry. So even I could understand. Earlier we used to say anything about finance or secretarial, go to our financial. Earlier we used to say go to our auditor. Then we used to say, go to our financial controller or CFO. Now we know this place has become, the ignorance is no longer, if you go to court of justice and say, I'm an entrepreneur, but I don't know anything about company law, then I'll be in jail. That's what I was told by my, company secretaries today. And I have some of you would have probably listened to my talk in a company secretaries conference some time back. I said the same thing, and they are becoming an integral part of running a company because ignorance is no longer bliss. So we need to really know what we are doing as a company. And this book, whatever little I read, it obviously means it can easily understand. Even people like me could easily understand how a company should run, how a LLP should run, and how a private limited company should run. So this information could come out of it. Nowadays, as somebody said, even reading a book is it's a kind of a favor. Nobody, if I tell my little daughter to read books, she will look at me. You give the same thing in an iPad, I'm sure there is a e-version of this book. And that will definitely be more popular than reading the books. But imagine reading the book is so difficult, writing a book. So then I understood, I know a little bit about Mr. Dhanpal. Then I inquired around with people in the past few days. And they say that he's a rock star in the company secretary circle. There's nobody who does not know about Mr. Dhanpal. So my own, as coming from a healthcare industry, my understanding of this industry is very limited. But I have even some of my team members sitting here. So that clearly shows he is very popular in the company secretary circle, and it's his 6th book. So I really have seen certain sections were very, very interesting when how to form a company was easily explained for people who are just today with Startup India and all these new things happening. There are thousands and thousands of companies getting started. Then you all are very well aware how many companies closed. Only when we decided to close a couple of companies, we know how it is difficult to close a company than opening a company. So it's so much difficult. So we all know that today we can't survive without company secretaries. And the NCLT has come in now into existence. And it means that these kind of initiatives to really communicate something very simple and effective to even common audiences, because it's not that everybody is going to have the pleasure of having very senior chartered accountants and company secretaries with them to understand. Sometimes it's easy to have a ready reckoner like this, and it's a laudable effect. And I'm really thankful for inviting me here amongst these really reputed dignitaries who know about this subject much more than me. So thanks for giving this opportunity, and I'm sure this particular book will become very popular and appreciated by one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Velu.